Mm. Mm.
Look at War Turtle. Hey, boss. Doesn't taste like his diet. What's up, Tata? How's your Pokemon adventures coming along? What's up, Mr. Aki? Of course. I'm probably not as far as a lot of people, because literally I only play when I stream. But, yeah, I got all the materials. Need the Pokemon now. Understandable. I'm doing work lately, so I definitely understand. Alright, let's see what's next on my list of things to do here. The lift platform. I think I needed some iron. I think I got the iron though. I think. Yeah, I got enough iron. I'm gonna let Vulpix smelt some more iron ore for me. Or Cyndaquil, doesn't matter. He's literally right here, so. Have at it, Cyndaquil. Dang, that's crazy. Physically can't do that because I'm working during the morning hours. So need to go check on the Rocky Ridges. Understood. I don't know why, but I hear it's not good to eat like too late. I don't know. I think it has something to do with making sure your food's kind of digested enough before you go to sleep. I forgot though. Goodness, it's raining everywhere. DJ Rotom's going ham. Understood. Right. Of course it does. This game is Kanto based. Everything is basically Kanto coded. This little substitute doll. Let me see if I can find something else that's Kanto coded. Lots of stuff. It's in other towns right now. But lots of things play off of the old game. Alright, so let's see if simple cheeseburger. Didn't want to overdo it. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? So basically, yeah. Dragonite taught me how to fly. I like how you can have a CD player apart from DJ Rotom. Doing good? That's perfect, buddy. My bad. Alright, so need a lift platform. I'll just make one. Now what, Tinkerton? Now what? Try placing a lift platform so it connects to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Right around here should be perfect. Alright, Tinkerton. Don't leave me wrong, buddy. Okay. Looks like it connected. Now what, Tinkerton? Should I hop on to leave you behind? Okay. Let's go, Tinkerton. Yeah, you can say that again. It's definitely no flavor in these in Diet Sprite. I've tried that one. It's my least favorite diet flavor. I don't know why, it just doesn't really taste very good. I tried it once and I never bought it again. But Diet Coke is you know, it's doable. Yeah. Yeah, but Diet Coke is doable. Oh look, another cash register. This could be another shop for a Pokemon with the trade specialty. Understood. I would go for one of the fruity ones, like the Diet Orange. Diet Orange soda. Those typically don't have. Dang, he had to stop. Too much concrete now. Alright, so that's Peloton theme. I like it. I want to hear it. I might set up a CD player just to hear it. Alright. Let me see if I can make a CD player. Alright, so I can make one. I can put that down around here somewhere and play some good tunes. Let's put it next to... What's up, Danielle? Danielle. What's up, Danielle? Are you good? Yeah, I'm doing good. There we go, the Pallet Town theme. So every time I craft, I can hear the cool classic theme from the starter town. Understandable. Pink Master says, "Yay, we made it. Awesome. So, you're the great builder Tinkaton. I hope you'll continue helping out our friend." Sure thing, just say the word and I'll help build up this town any way I can. Now, let's see if there's anything I can get started on. Tinkaton. Let's see what Professor Tangrowth has to say. Pokemon are now returning to this town at an encouraging pace. Thank you, Danielle. Though I was still hoping to find some clue as to the whereabouts of the humans. Have you noticed anything of that sort? That big building. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. That building sure is hard to miss. Huh. What is this building? Wasn't there a department store in one of the towns? Was it Celadon City? I forgot. It's been a while. Humans must have built that massive thing, right? Looks like it's in shambles now, but maybe we can explore it and like fix it up all nice and pretty. I bet that would surprise the humans so much. They would come back to check it out. You're not seriously suggesting we could rebuild that enormous building with only Pokemon to help? Do you really think it's possible? Of course. Of course I think it's possible. You got me and Shane. And if we get everyone else to help out too, it'll be a piece of cake. Seriously? Okay, maybe not a piece of cake, but I do think we can get it done if we work together. Well, there's no doubt such a huge building would stand out if we were able to properly rebuild it. Suppose it is possible the humans might notice and come back. Even apart from that, if we Pokemon could rebuild such a thing all on our own, wouldn't that be exciting? See, Professor, you get it. Big buildings are awesome. Well then, I say let's do it. Let's all work together and rebuild that thing. That's what I like to hear. Well, come on. Let's go see what we've got to work with. To the building. Come, let's follow Tankmaster. They think about the humans so much. I wonder how long the humans have been gone. Right around here would be good. Hey, you're good at making paths and stuff, right? Do you think you could put down some nice path from here all the way to the building? I'm counting on you to help me get me and the professor to that building. My goodness. Might have to craft. This looks horrible. One moment, please, guys. I must craft. Over a decade? Yeah, understandable. How are you doing? I've never really played Grand Theft Auto. I've seen people play it. I just never really been my thing. Alright. We can make some asphalt road. And all we need is concrete for it. Dude, that's a lot. I think about 50 should be okay. This will be good. For the road here, completely messed up. So this crumbled road. Funny how the crumbled road doesn't turn into asphalt blocks. It just turned into like stone. That's how badly broken up it is. So funny. So you can't infinitely get material. What are you talking about? Infinitely? Only if it's like in good shape. Like all the broken up, you know, messed up pieces. They're if you break these, they're just gonna be like broken into like something like a stone. But to get materials like for building and stuff, I think the best thing to do would be to go to a dream island. The dream islands have materials laying around, and you can go to dream islands once a day. It's kind of like mystery islands on Animal Crossing, where you can go and catch bugs and fish and pick weeds or whatever. Dream islands, they help you with all that stuff. I'm really not liking how some of this stuff is completely broken. Makes me want to replace it a little bit. It looks really bad. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple minutes to replace all this ugly asphalt, etc., with more beautiful looking asphalt. Can you take the ground in Dream Islands? Yeah, you can take whatever you see. I can take you to a Dream Island real quick. You can only go once a day. I haven't gone yet. Let me just break up this ground real quick. Then I'm gonna try to take you to a Dream Island. Just to make it look better. I like how it gives you stone though. That could be useful. Now the ground looks a lot better. Huh. What's this white stuff I'm standing on? Oh, it must be sand. So basically the word asphalt could be easily mistaken for like a bad word if you say it wrong, but I'm literally talking about the asphalt road. So I hope nobody took that wrong. Asphalt road is basically road that cars drive on. But basically, um, this you wish terraforming was this easy in Animal Crossing. You know, you just have to think about how closely this game is related to Minecraft, really. Everything is like blocky. Well, everything that you can build is in blocks. So that I think, honestly, the building portion is a lot closer to um, Minecraft than it is to Animal Crossing. The friendship and relationship portion, and you know, with Pokemon, that's where Animal Crossing is related because you can be friends with Pokemon like you typically would be with the animals. So I mean, if that makes any sense. Might actually have to craft some more asphalt road. Let me see something here. Why is it so uneven? I thought it was supposed to be like stairs. It just depends on how you angle yourself. I mean, you can destroy one at a time like this, or if you angle yourself correctly, you can hit two at once if you want to. Like this is a good angle to hit two. You just have to pay attention to the outline. Sometimes you don't want to hit two like that. Sometimes you can strategically do it. Really just depends. I need some more of this sand, but I think I ran out. All right, so let me see something here. Stairs, stairs, stairs. And then this side, kind of like still a little weird looking. It'd be nice if it like kind of matched up, but it really doesn't. This is weird. Did I do this wrong? It doesn't matter how I do it. It's just, I didn't want it to look this weird. Oh well. I'm talking to lots of people right now. If you think I'm not talking to you, I'm probably not because I can only respond to so many words. Sorry. The waterfall is just exactly like the mine. Yeah, everything is blocky. So you can stop the flow of the waterfall by putting some blocks in front of it. Although I don't want to stop the flow of that waterfall, I actually like it. I'm looking for more sand though, if I can find some more sand. Huh, the same song has different arrangements. You can do it fast, you can do it slow. Interesting. Let me get... I'm just gonna take that soil there. I needed it. It's up to you to hear. I welcome it. And I appreciate those kind of things, man. I hate how weird it looks. I might have to redo this whole thing. The sides are so uneven. But I'll do that later. Alright, so let's see here. Back to making the road. I have to break up all the ugly parts of it. Now it's all beautiful. Ah, it's so good to restore these towns. need to go up at least one more level. It would be nice if I had some of that yellow tile too. I just prefer it to be more even than what it is. I wish I had more sand. What's under these? Looks weird for concrete to just be floating like this. Let me go check my storage box. Look how broken up this stuff is. It's so ugly. Yeah. Since it's a cozy game, it's gonna have music like this. Let's see here. Island sand. That might be useful. Use all my crafting stuff. And if we're still going at it, I'll let them keep going. They've definitely got some interesting Pokemon up here. I hate how like everything looks so weird. Like everything's built so oddly. I have a lot of work to do with this town. Oh no, I ran out of road. Darn it. I need to go craft some more. Actually kind of funny. Ooh, that's a lot. So for this you need concrete. All the materials are very different for what you need to craft. Well, the layout is odd. How everything is just laid out. Weird. What's up, Mario? This is Pokopia. Should be in the title. Should be in my video title. Ooh. Almost fell there. Alright, finally. Looks like we made it kinda up. Now, where do we go from here? Alright. Okay, so this should be safe to walk on. My goodness. We're gonna break some of these. Ew, this stuff is all messed up. All right. So we got some good things happening here. Good things happening. We got some. We need to go up that way, but let me take a little quick detour. Got something going on right here. Had to break all that. All right, let's see what we got. No space over here. Can't even fit. Railroad tracks are all messed up. Or I should say the mine cart. Ooh. This is a weird looking. Where am I going here? This is all messed up. What is that with this pipe system? Bro, we need to get out of here. I don't even think they can climb. Alright guys, we're gonna go the other way. This is not it. I just kind of wanted to peep that, check it out. Come on guys, come on you two. You guys are so big, you can't even fit. It's hilarious. We made it. I knew I could count on you, Shane. Now then, let's have a look inside this building. Bro, this building looks destroyed. We need some electric types. What a building, Ink Master says. Wow, this building is so big. Seeing it up close is a completely different experience. And you truly think we can rebuild this gigantic thing? That's what we're about to find out. I gotta go scope out the inside. In that case, it might be wise for Shane to go along too. I'll stay and watch you from here. Sounds good. Come on then, follow me. Scope out the second floor. We can't fix up the building until we know what we're working with. Come on, let's check it out. Okay, Tink Master. Lead the way. Okay, so what's up, Tank Master? What you got, buddy? Dang, it looks like an office. So this is the second floor, huh? I wonder what the humans even did here. Maybe they worked here? Oh, I see. In that case, maybe I just gotta... And then I could... Okay, I've got some ideas. Come on, let's go check out the third floor. Bro, how are we gonna rebuild this place? I mean, it's possible. It's just so messed up. This is definitely gonna take like days and days and days. Now then, what about the third floor? Wow, looks like a laboratory almost. So this is the third floor, huh? What do you think? I'm kind of hungry. Now that you mention it, I'm a bit hungry too. Hold on, I've got an idea. I think I know what we should do with this floor. Anyway, last but not least, let's scope out the fourth floor. Huh. Team R Grunt's Journal 6. The secret of Team R's warehouse. Of course, I can't spill all the beans, but I can spill some of them. You probably heard the rumors about having all the humans evacuate into outer space. Well, our boss tells us the rumors are true. But apparently, they don't want Team R doing bad stuff in outer space, so they're gonna split us up and send us all to different areas. Not cool, people. I can't be the only one who thinks that's not cool, but our boss has us covered. Turns out that warehouse is actually Team R's secret weapon for getting us into outer space together. I cried happy tears. Our boss rules. How are we gonna get to outer space on our own, you ask? Well, can't tell you that. Haha. Interesting. So, it looks like my hunch was correct. The humans went to outer space. The fourth floor has a kind of luxurious vibe, don't you think? Do you think we should fix this floor up? Make it fancy. Oh, I get what you're saying. I like it. Alright, I've got a good idea for how to polish this place up. Thanks for the input. I think we've seen everything we need to, so let's head back down. Wow. How long have the humans been gone for this place to be like this? That's absolutely insane. I wonder if I dropped from here, would I totally get hurt? Nope. Nope. Pinkerton says, let's do this. Alright, scope out complete. Oh, so what's your conclusion? Do you think we can rebuild this thing? You bet. I've got a good idea for how we can pull it off. Gonna need a lot of materials though, and help from all your Pokemon friends. Understood. How can I start helping? Give me just one sec. Oof. Just take a look at this building kit. I'll show you everything we need. Wow. To start, we're gonna need all these materials. Think I'll count on you to get those, Shane. We got the concrete. We got the glass. Metal and iron. I gotta find some Metal. To fix up the building, we're gonna need lots of materials. Dang. You might have some luck finding what we need on the islands in this town, so I would start exploring those. If that doesn't get you everything you need, then your best bet would be heading back to other towns and seeing what you can find there. And hey, if you happen to bring some Pokemon willing to help with building, I won't complain. Once we've got all the materials we need and a good crew of Pokemon, we'll be ready to start. Just say the word. Yes. And then this building's restoration will finally begin. But don't you need an oldster like me? But you don't need an oldster like me getting in your way, so I'll head back to the Pokemon Center. I look forward to seeing this building completed, Shane and Tinkmaster. Dang, Tinkmaster's gonna help us. What is that? What did I just pick up? Tumbled cords. What's up, Hitbite? Hey Zarya, good to see you, buddy. I will totally be right back. I have to go take my clothes out of the washing machine. Sorry about this. I'll be like 5-ish minutes. Sorry. All right, cool. So we need to start construction on this thing. We have everybody who can help us with there, but I'm assuming it's gonna take a whole day. But Tank Master is so good at building. Oh snap. What is this? Tank Master is so good at building that I have nothing to worry about. Pokemon Ingot. Rare metal. Super helpful. All right. So, do you know that Tinkaton is basically Pokemetal Iron Ingot. The iron is being smelted now. I need to find Pokemetal somehow. How do I find Pokemetal? Totally forgot. So before I do this, let me see here. We could use Conkeldurr, Proki, Dreepy, Trapinch, Vulpix. Alright. We should be able to do this. But only thing is I have to get back to the Pokemon somehow. There's Dragonite. Maybe Dragonite would be more willing to help. Did not mean to do that. Darn it, that sucks. Alright, so basically, let's get a couple people to help us with this. What's up, Caleb? 1, 2. Nice. We got the Iron Ingots now. Well, blue, maybe. Just go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more friend. Maybe Brigatito? Oh, never mind. We'll do Brookadee. All right, let's go, team. Woo! many Pokemon here, guys. Oh gosh. That's only 3. Where's everyone else? Let's go. Come on, man. There you go. Where's Trapinch? Oh, there he is. He's so slow. My goodness. Alright, let's go up this way, guys. Vulpix is so speedy. Alright. This place is all messed up. Alright. They're actually making it up. Hopefully Trapinch can make it. If not, I'll go back and get him. Alright. Come on, Trapinch. Where you at, buddy? He's the slowest of the bunch, but he finally made it. Booyah. Booyah. Now, all we gotta do is find some Pokemetal. Alright. Question is, how do you get Pokemetal, man? It's not really something that's easily available. Got a whiteboard. On a trace of a Pokemon. Let's see who it is. Huh, Porygon. 2 tables. Science experiment and a computer. Interesting. That's quite a habitat. Alright. They said I can check the islands for materials, but what could I really find on these islands? Whoa, is that a Poliwhirl? Wait a minute. I'm out. Where'd this guy come from? That's a Poliwrath. Nice. Poliwrath, what are you doing? Huh? You're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon will show up? Dang. That's super rad. But, you gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. I'll probably be okay. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, Bill. Alright, let me tell you about a real good training spot I know around here. I'll take you there now. Follow me. Poliwrath, the tadpole Pokemon. The muscles it has developed through swimming are thick and powerful. When it lands a square punch, it can turn huge boulders into dust. Huh, he's a build specialty. Wow. I love these Pokemon differences. Come here, he says. What's up? As you can tell, this spot's surrounded by super solid sand. And let me tell you, punching this stuff with all your might is an equally solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize this sand into dust. But don't you worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Oh, and be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for others. Got it? It's just common decency. Might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but can't throw it away. It's just common sense. You can make sand into glass. Oh, sorry. Polyrath, first of all, why would I be too weak to beat sand? Sand is one of the softer materials, Mr. Polyrath, sir. I think this might be enough sand. Hello, is this the new Pokemon game? Yes, Tiger. Huh. Why can't I place it? Wonder. Ouch. Okay, Polyrat, I got what you need, but what? You already got 6 blocks of sand? For real? I was sure it would take you at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I gave you credit for. And good on you for picking up after yourself. Too bad sand's totally useless, huh? But you're clearly a genius. Maybe you should help me out. Hard to ask, but could you come with me for a sec? If you can climb up there, there's a dojo up there. Seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. We're gonna build up this town so more Pokemon can live here. I would love for them to come swing by the dojo. I was wondering, could you maybe fix up the elevator so folks can get to it? Sure. Thanks, Belle. Alright, then listen up, because I'm gonna teach you how to fix the elevator. See how chunks of that ladder are missing? That's a problem. So to start, could you fill in the missing spots? Make sure the ladder's all connected. Once that's done, I would like you to climb the ladder Check to see if there's still an elevator platform up there. To sum it up, first, step to fixing the elevators, connecting a ladder, then climb to the top to see what the deal is. Okay. Looks like we made it to the top. Hey, can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Could be a big silver thing. Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, I knew it. That's an elevator platform. Now, all you gotta do is put another one of those down here and bam, elevator time. Which brings us to step 2 on how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a second. Okay. Alright, time for the next step of fixing the elevator. That's right, you guessed it. We gotta make another elevator platform. We do that. I thought you might come up with an idea on the spot, but I guess that would be too easy. I've got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Alright, Alakazam knows all kind of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we can ask him. Okay, new plan. We'll find Alakazam and ask him how to make an elevator platform. I'm sure they were living in a spot like this last time I saw them. What do you think that crystal ball at Alakazam's place is made of? Maybe glass? You know, the broken window panes around here kind of remind me of a crystal ball. Maybe you could use them to craft one. I'm not on the material island. This is one of the main islands called Skyland Island something. But basically, it's still the main quest, so they're teaching me a lot of things about building and crafting, etc. This island is called Sparkling Skylands. In every island, there's like new materials you find, so thankfully I was able to craft a crystal ball for Alakazam. And the habitat that Alakazam lives in is made of a crystal ball and a simple cushion. So hopefully Alakazam can pop up soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna run down here and see what this puddle has. Yeah, there's lots of islands. Lots of islands in the main quest, and then even, you know, you can go to Dream Islands to get materials. You can go to your island and fix it up. And it looks like Alakazam appeared. Let's see what he says. If I'm not mistaken, you were Diddle, right? Well, isn't this a sight to behold? All my years, I've never seen a Ditto transformed into a human. Speaking of humans, I don't see any around here, so how are you able to transform into one? No need to answer that. Just musing myself to... Alakazam, the PSI Pokemon. A Pokemon that can memorize anything. It never forgets what it learns. That's why this Pokemon is so smart. Has the teleport specialty. And the trade specialty. Good combination. Stone fireplace recipe. Alright, let's see what Alakazam says. Oh, hello, how can I help you? What's that? You need to make an elevator platform? I see. Well, you were correct in assuming that I know the answers to all the small mysteries of the world. What's up, Daniel Schaefer Jr.? Welcome, buddy. But I've been asleep so long, I can't seem to shake the fog from my head. It may take some time before I remember all the things I used to know. Okay. Or rather, that's certainly how it feels, but for some reason, how to make an elevated platform is one thing I do remember, clear as day. Are you listening now? Here's what you'll need to do. Nice. If you connect two elevator platforms with a ladder, the elevator will start moving. Actually, it's not limited to just two. As long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps, you can line up 3 or 4 elevator platforms and it should still work properly. For some reason, my knowledge about elevators, and only about elevators, has come rushing back to me. I would love to see that knowledge put to good use. Do please build one actual elevator platform for me? Okay, I will. Let's see if I have the materials for it, Alakazam. Huh, looks like I have the materials. Nice. Now, let's see if this will work. Nice. Very well done. It seems you successfully built an elevator platform. I'm pleased to learn my memory didn't fail me. Now, all that remains is for you to set it up properly. If you connect 2 elevator platforms with a ladder, the elevator will start moving. Okay, Alakazam, thanks. Let's see if this works. Actually, talk to Poliwrath first. The elevator's finally finished. Thanks for helping me out, Ditto. Oh, it's done. I can't believe you fixed up the elevator. You're something else, pal. Alright, what do you say we hop on this elevator and ride it up? You lead the way, since you did do most of the heavy lifting. I'll be right behind you. Let's go. Oops. Ditto walks so weird. It's like he's learning how to walk like a human. Dang, that was so easy. Elevators rule. The dojo's over this way. You should check it out since you're Ditto. Since you're here, Ditto. Pretty rad, right? what do you think of the dojo? Kinda run down, but got a nice vibe, huh? I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite place to be. Now I've seen what you're capable of. I want to ask you for help with one more thing. I don't have a place to live, you know? I was wondering if you could make me a home that feels like a dojo. What's up, Gooey? Good to see you, buddy. Alirath wants a dojo home. Pretty simple. Hanging scroll, strength rock. Easy. He's lucky all that stuff is actually already in the dojo. Wow. Place is interesting. Let's see what this human record says. It's always good to read these human records. It tells you a little bit about the past. Black Belt Weekly, Volume 48. Been added to your human records. Os, the Fighting Fists and Feet, is a new karate dojo. It's now open to business. Beginners welcome to join. Pokemon welcome to attend. Everyone who signs up this month will receive a free karate gi as part of our welcome giveaway. Punch like Hitmonchan, kick like Hitmonlee. To join, just call the number below. The story never told me how long the humans have been gone for, but from what I'm hearing, they probably went to space for a certain reason. That's as much as I know, but everything's broken down, so it had to have been a while. You let the black belt outfit look nice. Yeah, we're gonna stay like this for a little bit. Alright, let's make Polyrat's habitat. You've restored the dojo training habitat. This is good for Polyrat. And another Pokemon. Alright, Polyrat, I made you a place, buddy. But I actually might make you a house instead. Well, thanks for making me such an awesome place to live, Ditto. If you ever need a hand building up this town, you can count on me. Just give me a call. Looks like Dragonite wants to talk to me. I'm still learning a lot about this game. The only thing I know for sure is that the humans most likely went to space for some reason. But I'm happy I'm learning things here and there. Yeah, they went to space for some reason. Curious to know why. Maybe there was some kind of weird apocalypse going on. Yep. I don't know. Like this could be a habitat also. Look like it's just missing one thing. Let me study my habitats and see if any habitat looks like that. Not this one. Not that one. Maybe I'll discover it later. I don't know. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I'll probably discover it later. Okay. Let's go check out the other parts of this island. Elevator. Wow, that was a long ride. This place has a lot of twists and turns, etc. Alright, so that's cool. Let's see, where else can I fly to? This place over there. That's kind of disconnected, so maybe I can check it out. Hope it has some good stuff. Lots of scraps and materials, but not really finding anything useful. Maybe over there? Huh, that place looks useful. Let me get this little thingy. Nice. Got another diddle doll. Oh shoot. I just know that this game has a lot of potential. Just think about what you can build. Frost berries. Where's it? Beaker, nice. There's another part of this place. And there was like another Pokemon walking around. Could have sworn I saw a Gardevoir somewhere. Where's Gardevoir? Oh, you can see? Well, that's good. I'm happy that you can see it. I mean, I definitely feel like this is your kind of game. Or something that you can definitely hop into. Huh, a locker. Like it. Pokemetal fragment. Oh, I can smell this. Bro, where is the Pokemetal? That's what I really need. Uh-oh, somebody's here. Who is it? Gyarados. What you doing, Gyarados? Yawn, I sure am sleepy. Where in tarnation am I anyway? Huh? Who are you? You from around these parts? What's that now? The Pokemon and humans have all gone and disappeared someplace? And you're doing what you can to rebuild the towns and bring Pokemon back? Well, I'll be. Can't believe all that's been happening while I was asleep. Now that's a wake-up call. Tell you what, that expression on your face is a bit lackadaisical, but the way you've been living is anything but. I think I like you. You can count me as a friend from now on. Don't be a stranger now, you hear? Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it. Specialty is water for Gyarados. Well, basically, a lot of Pokemon have been sleeping or completely occupied, because not every Pokemon lives, you know, lives on the surface. It's actually pretty interesting. I sure am hungry, Gyarados says. I was hoping to teach you a nice move, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. Maybe I overslept. My head's all fuzzy inside. The best remedy for a sleepy noggin is a nice hot meal. That would clear up my head in a jiffy. Sorry for the trouble, but you think you could bring me one piping hot bread bowl? If I can get my head thinking straight again with a hot meal, I can teach you a move that's sure to be helpful. I can smell it wafting through the air. I wager there's a bread bowl somewhere on this island. Well, I'll be, you've already got one. Sorry to trouble you, but do you mind sharing one with me? Sure. You sure are kind, youngin'. Hope you don't mind if I dig in right away. That's hot as all get out. Just gotta blow on it a little bit and there we go. Munch, munch, munch. Ah, so hot. Just how I like it. You won't hear me talking about being drowsy anymore. That's the truth. I've just remembered the move I wanted to teach you as well. Move's called Waterfall. Yeah, sometimes you come across waterfalls when you're using surf to swim around, don't you? But then all you gotta do is just swim up to one of them and give the water upstream a good strong glare. And then psych yourself up and go, go, go. As long as you got guts, you'll make it to the top. Nice. Already grown Pokemon. Seems like everybody's grown up. You learned Waterfall. Press A in front of a waterfall while surfing. It's okay, the boo. You're good, buddy. If you can master Waterfall, it'll surely be useful while you're exploring. Okay, thank you. Gyarados. Let me see what this... This might be Pokemetal. Or... I think that's what I need. This Pokemetal. Yeah, it's a fragment, so... Maybe if I smelt it, I can get Pokemetal. Oh shoot. I need... Oh man. Darn it. I ran out of food power. And I don't have anywhere to cook. Maybe there's a kitchen somewhere. Pokemetal's so hard, I need to use super powered Rock Smash and not the normal one. Kinda sucks. I'll just go up this waterfall here and hopefully find a kitchen. Hopefully I don't forget where this island is. How big is my storage? My carry storage? I think I've upgraded to the biggest wallet or biggest backpack. So I have, there's 3 rows on each little backpack page, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So, you know, but I can't cook without a skillet. And I need to make hamburger steak to upgrade my punches, my Rock Smash. Unfortunate. I should probably carry a skillet with me. I just didn't think about it. Alright, let's try to use... Waterfall. Nice. Alright, so... I have to remember where this island is. I'm at the northwest island. So if I fly back to the main island, I have to make it back to this island somehow. Because this is where all the Pokemetal is, and then I can smelt it. Alright, so there's the main island. It's right there. Or if I just find, basically, if I find a crafting table, I can craft some. As a matter of fact, let me just head back to the main island. I'm kind of lost now. Oh, here it is. Alright, on this island. Nice, yeah, I like it. I just learned to fly. Alright, so let's see here. Can I craft a stove? I need copper. That's crazy. I haven't had copper for a minute. Maybe I can buy a skillet instead of crafting one. Check the shop. Okay, I can buy this. So I will buy this. I will buy this pot just in case I need to cook like a stew or something, some kind of stew. I think that's it. That's all I'll need, so I'll carry those around with me. And I can either use a stove or I can use campfire. So, I guess the easiest thing to do is just to put a campfire out here. Do I have any campfires, or do I have to get one? It's okay, Doey. Good to see you, buddy. I can craft a campfire. What am I doing? Alright. Now we need a fire type to light it. Then it will, huh? Light this fire, please. Thank you. Alright. Nice. Now let's make some hamburger steak. I wonder what would happen if I make, like, I put a berry in it. Oh, nothing. What would happen if I put 2 berries in it? Nothing. What about 3? Oh. All I need is 1 bean, and I can fill up the rest of the slots with anything, really. Thank you, the boo. Hey, wait a minute. Why are you eating that? I didn't give you that. Oh, he's just eating it because he can. Guess he made his own. Okay, enjoy. Let's change the arrangement. Let's hear how the 3rd arrangement sounds. The Pallet Town theme. Nice. Alright, cool. So basically, that's happening, and then need to find Pokemetal. So put that in there, and then what's up, Dreepy? It's okay, the boo. Thank you, buddy. Hope you can stick around. Long time. We need to get some Pokemon to build this thing. Hmm. Creepy. We need Conkeldurr. A little bit. But I also don't do it too much. So I'm very, I try my best not to do it too much. I need 2 more Pokemon to help me build. I could go to the other towns and get 2 Pokemon. Maybe I'll go to get 2 Pokemon from the other towns who aren't doing anything. Let's go to Withered Wasteland. And bring along 2 people, 2 little Pokemon who aren't doing anything, right? Alright. Like Charmander and Squirtle are home. Wonder if Bulbasaur's home. Nah, Bulbasaur's still out. Alright, so who can help me build that thing? How about... maybe Hoot Hoot? Hoot Hoot. And Goomy. Alright, you guys come with me. Let's go to the Sparkling Skylands. Oh, I forgot Sprigatito. What's here too? Little Sprigatito. Okay, Hoot Hoot and Gumi, you guys are gonna help us rebuild the Pokemon Center. Nice. Alright guys, get to work. And for the Pokemon here, we need some glass. Oh snap, where's Vulpix? What's up, Nelson? What's up, Pirate Skeleton? Good to see you, bud. Alright. Where's Vulpix? He's like gone, non-existent. Let me use a honey. There you go. Vulpix, I need you to come with me. High testosterone, that's crazy. Bless you. Thank you, buddy. Alright, we're gonna smelt some sand into glass. Not all of it though, just maybe half of it. Alright. Go ahead. Vulpix, do your thing. I'll check back with you later. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Alright, cool. So, next on the agenda, we gotta find some Pokemetal. Lots of it, too. And then we gotta bring some Pokemon back here to build this bad boy with. But I think the first thing on the list is to actually build this tall building here. We can get that going. Alright, so let's see. What materials are we missing? We're missing one more Pokemon to build with. Hopefully we can find someone, right? And we're missing some Poke Metal. That's it. So we need to bring someone back here and then find some Poke Metal. Basically smelt it. Alright. Let's go find some Pokemetal. First, let me eat a hamburger steak. Let's fly around. Alright, good night, buddy. Yeah, see you tomorrow for sure, man. Have a good sleep. Oh, there's Gardevoir. Wondering where she was. Why, hello there. I sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Oh, you're building towns with the help of other Pokemon in the hope that humans may return someday? What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by humans. Feel free to take them, they might be of use to you. You know, I sense something within you, a strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on the island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. I wonder what Gardevoir is going to show me. Gardevoir, the embraced Pokemon. To protect its trainer, it will expend all its psychic energy to create a small black hole. Oh, that sounds vicious. Looks like Gardevoir has the teleport specialty and the trade specialty, so another useful one. Alright, Gardevoir is going to show me something cool. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I wasn't able to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that's still the case, first we need to block off the source of water. Wow, there's a lot going on this island. I might have to continue this tomorrow, because let's check out this human record. Sabrina sets sights on big screen has been added to your human record. Gym leader Sabrina of the Saffron City Gym is set to make her silver screen debut at last. She will appear in a new movie produced by the Unova region's Pokestar Studios. Huh. Details about her role have not been released, but expectations are high among Sabrina's fans who hope to see her as the lead. Bro. That's actually crazy. Okay, so Gardevoir doesn't want to explore alone. So let's see. That's pretty cool. Pokemon Gym. Oh, that's a cool little song. There's lots of water. Oh, snap. Now this is the jackpot. Let's try to block the flow of water here. Question is, how? Like that. We did it, Gardevoir. Look, Ditto, I'm certain those ore deposits are the source of the powerful aura I sense. This is it. Oh, that aura was coming from this Pokemetal fragment? This ore is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulging my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though deposits of this ore are known to be quite hard, so I doubt you'd manage to smash them with ease. Must be some way to extract it, surely? You want to eat hamburger steak? What an unexpected response. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier. Or did I? Huh. Are you finished already? Look at you. You should have known. I should have known you'd have no trouble getting your hands on a Pokemetal fragment. You continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you smelt those in a furnace, you can make ingots. Be able to craft all kind of cool weapons and items. Hello, Joseph. Good to see you. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Thanks, Gardevoir. Wow, this stuff is hard. But this is just what I needed, though. I'm gonna get a lot of this stuff and then head back to make some ingots, and then I'll let them build the mall or whatever that tall building is. I'll let them get started. Usually projects like that take a whole day, literally a real life day. So we'll see. I'm just gonna crack enough of these, you know, so I don't have to come back. I think this should be enough. Literally. $31. I mean, I could always come back. I had no idea I could mine this stuff though. Super convenient. Oh snap. That broken rusted metal, you can get metal ore from it. Alright, let's head back. Thanks to Gardevoir, we got what we need. This is a cool little cave though. I have to remember where it is. It's on the eastern island. Super convenient. There's 2 doors leading to other areas too. Alright. Let's go smelt these and then... Wow. That's crazy good. Hacker's Confessions number 6. In order to escape the disaster, humanity would temporarily take refuge in space while Pokemon would be safely stored in a computer system. This was the general overview of the plan, but no computer system will keep running forever. The Foundation planned to send a select few members back to the planet at regular intervals to perform ongoing maintenance. Okay, but for humanity to survive in space for any length of time, it would take a tremendous amount of energy. I calculated that even a slight deviation from the original plan would result in insufficient energy to return, leaving humankind stranded in space for dozens or even hundreds of years. If that happened, the essential system protecting the Pokemon would eventually cease to function. So I decided to add a little touch of my own to the system's programming. First, it will continuously check the weather data across the globe, in search of environments that can prove even slightly habitable to Pokemon. Next, if maintenance is not performed for a long period of time, and the system begins to approach its limits, it will release the Pokemon most suited to those environments. Of course, ideally humans will return someday and live alongside Pokemon once more, but on the off chance humanity never returns from space, I think releasing the Pokemon into a wild world rather than leaving them asleep in a computer would be a happier outcome. It may sound strange coming from the program's creator, but I hope it never has to run. Huh. Interesting. That told me a lot. So basically, the humans went to space to escape some kind of disaster. That's crazy to think about. But I'm wondering what kind of disaster. In the Pokemon world, there's all kind of things that could happen. There was the Mega Evolution disaster with the ultimate weapon in the Kalos region. There was the Darkest Day in the Galar region. So many things happened. But I wonder what happened with this one. Getting a good picture of, oops. Getting a good picture of everything that's happened in this time period here. Actually pretty interesting. Okay, let's see. Is there any Pokemon not occupied right now? Might have to get another Pokemon from another area. Looks like everybody's building something. Crazy to think about. I'll just bring someone back from the other region. Maybe Pidgey or Pidgeotto or Bellsprout or Oddish. Somebody. Could always bring Squirtle, but I'm not gonna mess with the Squirtle or Charmander right now. What about Charmeleon? He seems helpful. So I need to smelt some gold. And then we smelt some concrete, which I have. Do I have concrete? Yeah, I totally have concrete. I have bricks. And for gold, I don't have any. I don't have enough. Darn it. Well, while I'm here, I might as well. I just have to go mining for gold later. As you can see, most of the Pokemon are sleeping because it's like kind of late. They're playing this lullaby music. I need to get a little more gold. Gold is so hard to find. Route 209. Nice. Okay, Charmeleon, let's head to Sparkling Skylands. I guess you can take Pokemon from one area to another area, but they need a place to live. So if you build houses, then they shouldn't be sad. Sprigatito is always in the house. Why did I forget about Sprigatito though? Because it never comes out of the house. Huh. Looks like I might be able to take a shortcut to get up here. Interesting. That'll be helpful. I have to see if I can build that. Wow. I can craft so many things now. Need some Tinker gear. Where is Tinkaton? Oh, if I bring her some iron, she can make me some Tinker gear. I have lots of iron, so it's gonna work out. I'll just have to make sure I get that. I'll get some Tinker gear tomorrow. I'm gonna let Vulpix keep doing that. And then we'll get this thing started. I'm gonna call it a night after that. Gotta get some sleep in. Right. Looks like we can start building a Skyline building. It's only gonna take 1 hour to finish this. That's kind of crazy to think about. Probably because Tinkaton. We started building the second floor thanks to for all the hard work. I'm pretty good at building stuff, but a project this size might take a while. But yeah, you can chill out or explore. Do whatever you feel like doing until we're done. Talk to me once we're finished. Okay. So Tinkerton's gonna do that. Make me some Tinker gears too. Alright, and that's about it. We're gonna call it a night. All the Pokemon are building stuff. We're going to sleep. First, let me see how this new CD sounds that I got. I love the CD thing because they have all the most popular songs from all the games. Alrighty, guys. Diddle loves you. But little Diddle's going to sleep, so he says goodbye for now. You guys be cool. And yeah, I hope to see you next stream. Much love. Good night. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch.